Alright guys, we're about to play some Madden. Yes. Just gonna switch it over here. Ugh. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just got done playing Call of Duty, so
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Warzone. Yeah, we did alright. Didn't win. Wanted to win. That's all we call it. I mean, it depends on who, you know, we consider ourselves doing okay. We'll get back to where we are. It's going to take. If you're new to this stream, I play Madden, I play Call of Duty, we'll be playing a whole bunch of other variations of games. If you're new, hit the like button please and subscribe. If you want to support our stream, please click the link below.
Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and some rings. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain.
I'm doing pretty good, man. I look pretty good. I mean, right record, 13 and 10. Ain't the worst record out there. Pretty sure people are playing a lot worse.
So I ask, can I? Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, claim
But you know, you bob your head when you know you're about to get
the higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I did be ballin' this pickup.
Which I don't care because it doesn't count.
So hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did you let it go miss?
Oh no, you're good, CFX, man. I appreciate you even joining and being a part of our stream. Truly appreciate it.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and some rings. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it?
Probably gonna lose my ass off. I haven't played this in like a week. You gotta be consistent on here, man.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Yeah, of course.
Excitement brewing here in South Florida. As a moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to
I
this
took
home
the wrong
crowd.
team.
They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami.
Man, this team sucks.
This will make it into the end zone.
Oh!
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Playing some guy named Red Eye Raven. All that means is going to run it with Lamar.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He completes it to Bryant. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Baltimore.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 38. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd
And now Jackson will look to throw it, eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
He'll
man,
try and
got
run
that
it.
block, man. Jeez Louise.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here.
Oh, my God.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown.
Lamar Jackson, 26 yards. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It's like no point.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to crease.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Malik Harrison gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
I'm getting ready to zip that in there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Dolphins nothing.
It's kind of a weird, like, drop back that they make Tua have.
Here's Gaskin. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Batted in the air. That ball was
Picked off
batted.
at the 45. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Byron Jones.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's Dobbins. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, but I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He can run for it, and he will. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front.
Good.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
This is Gaskin on the carry, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Tua with a throw complete to Parker. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Going deep here for Parker. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. Flush to his right. And it's caught by Parker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
He's brought down. And
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
3rd and 1.
Hell no, I'm losing. Losing my heart. Drop! What are you doing? Oh, we got the 1st down.
He's tackled right at the 10.
Oh my God.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they
Pick
get
the
it
wrong
right at the
team,
32nd mark
Regular.
of this 1st half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa.
Oh, man.
And
Come on, man.
will fall
Damn, you can't throw for
incomplete.
Iloa's pass
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And goal to go.
Eluding the pressure right. A double team, and it's intercepted.
Double team, triple team.
A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Skid out.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
I'll just kind of hold the ball.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
To end the Dolphins now with a first and 10 at their own 18. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come on, man.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Tua flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if
he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, Baltimore.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown.
Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens will add on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
36-yard line.
Another run with Gaskin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10.
Like, I'm
Corners
having a little
have come and gone.
with this
We'll
team, but I'm
return
actually
with more
learning how
after
to
this
play
break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So I'm just trying to
Dolphins,
see if I can
nothing.
figure out enough next time to where I'm able to do some damage.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, and
Come
Tua
on,
gonna be
man!
intercepted for the third time.
Come on, Gaskins!
Picked off at the 30. Third and long that
was
time. He was
dumb.
trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, third and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. From the gun, Jackson on the move to his left.
No!
Got a man, it's caught.
Come on, man, you
Ravens
serious?
touchdown.
Complete to
Willie Snead.
Touchdown.
There to
Campaign.
make the grab.
Campaign
And the
green.
Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown.
You want to try that on the side?
And that stretches the
Hey, man,
lead
whatever.
to 27.
Makes the score. Ravens 27. Dolphins nothing.
Tucker
You
now
have
to
nothing.
kick it away following the touchdown.
I'll score what? Damn, I was right
This
there.
is Jakeem Grant. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And once again, they stop him behind the line.
Oh, man,
Great
what the
job by
hell?
this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Down and 6.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And this lines up a disaster nowhere near the marker. The Dolphins can't convert on fourth down. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On first and 10, it's Jackson.
Get out of here,
Slow
you
to
seen that,
Brown.
man?
And taking
That
it to
should
the
have been a pick
15-yard
six.
line before he's brought down.
Oh my God.
It's a pickup of
Anybody see
11
that?
at a Baltimore
Oh, wow.
first down.
And the Ravens.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Jackson going to run, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And this defense
lining up for the extra.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play.
Game beat by 35 points.
Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to run it in a while. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
and her had it, the stuff she used to
grandmother did the same.
preserve.
It smelled terrible. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete. A big play there for the Dolphins. 43 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Matt Judon there on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here.
Oh my gosh, come on, man. Parker, man.
For the 3rd time.
Parker, man.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Look at Coach Flores' face.
In this Baltimore victory, and I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
I'm
offense
so
was
embarrassed.
in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
But I didn't quit, so I played it out. I was like, man, I picked the Dolphins. I could have. When they gave me the loss, I lost anyway, so it's good, man. Whatever.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off.
I couldn't get in the red zone.
Miami.
I was in the red zone twice. Couldn't even get in there. Ridiculous. I started off bad. But it was with the Dolphins. You expect anything more? Like, I couldn't even. They're not dialed in like the others. And you can make them dialed in, which I was trying to do, trying to make them a little consistent. And they just.
She right, got me.
Ooh, it sucks. Alright, thanks for watching. That was just a quick stream, I guess, man. I don't know what to call
Not the
it.
ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you.
What are you gonna do? Sometimes it's